What's going on, guys? Here is the EURUSD, and if we quickly check the weekly, so here pretty much, well, it is Friday, so things could still turn around, but here off of this support line, we had this pretty bullish candlestick, which could indicate a lot that we might see here a trend of change if we add the CCI. Maybe we can find something else. So here kind of a divergence being formed as well, and here this candlestick is now actually embraced the last two red ones, which actually could now signify trend to the upside. However, here this is the resistance zone that we are at right now. Here would be the next one. Note that these lines are not really lines, they are more like zones, but just to make it simple now, it is a line. So anyways, if we go down to the daily again, so here is the previous kind of channel that we had, and we broke here now past this trend line with this candlestick. So what that means is now again, if since we had here this divergence on the CCI on the weekly, and now here this trend line, and you can see here the first time a little bit of a break above, so kind of a fake or false breakout, and here now a bigger one which could be a real one. So I'm looking here for kind of a retest, and then all the way up we will pretty much see a move to this area. Again, it is never a line, it is always a zone, so it's somewhere in between this lower point and this higher point. And today the US job numbers are coming out, which means they might or we might actually see some kind of bigger volatility than usual, because we saw it yesterday. This could also be because of the numbers today, but again, here the trend line was broken with this pretty bullish candlestick. On top of what we had here was again this fin shark kind of candlestick, and the big red one and the big green one, which also is a sign to the upside, and again the weekly divergence we had, and here now the break. So a lot of things are pointing now to the upside. Again, the job numbers are coming out today, so this is what you could look out for. Here usually what happens if you see a move like this and suddenly the CCI moves, but again here you can see the highest point was around here, and we still haven't even reached the point here, so the support line here, even though the CCI pulled back. So that means that we are actually now planning to go higher. This is what usually happens, so a retest to this line could be possible. And usually when we see higher moves, and especially this kind of green candlesticks on the 1 hour chart, then we see some kind of channel, flag, triangle, whatever, let's call it consolidation pattern being formed, and then a move higher. So basically what that means is I'm looking here for buys. 30-minute chart here, you can see here pretty much the CCI is pretty low, and here we had highs. If I quickly get rid of all of this, so here this could turn out to be some kind of channel, I'm not quite sure. Just keep in mind that the numbers are coming out, and then we might see some big volatility, and sometimes the move likes just to break out of the channel and then suddenly turn around to the opposite side. So still, even if we suddenly break lower, doesn't mean that we will go lower, it could still mean that we will go up, so keep that in mind as well. So here 50-minute chart, here you can see now CCI pretty low, but again I would personally wait for the number, but my target is the upside for now. So here the 1 minute chart, basically uptrend, and well, pretty much to the side, not much going on, so I would wait for some better signs here that we will continue to the upside. But this was the Euro USD. Then let's check the Euro Japanese yen as well. Let's move out of here. What's the daily chart? What is going on here? So here is the daily, and a pretty similar move since the euro jumped yesterday. To be honest, I didn't check the news exactly, so I don't know what happened, but could be that some countries opened up, or I don't know. But we saw a pretty volatile daily, and you see this green candlesticks similar to the euro USD, and here still here this zone of a trend line within this channel. So here we can't really talk about a break unless we take the lower line, then it would be considered a break, but we still are at the moment reaching the upper highs. So I'm not quite sure if this is a break above the trend line and now looking for pullbacks to go higher. But anyways, here is kind of a resistance zone as well. Let's make it a little bigger just so you don't get confused. So it's probably here. And checking the 4-hour chart here, so similar pattern to the Euro USD here, pulling back the CCI after this form. So this could also end up to a pullback to around here somewhere, and then continuation to the upside. So here again, market is going higher while CCI is gaining, or actually pulling back to the inner levels of the minus 100 to 100. So these numbers, and here pretty much similar to Euro USD. What that means is probably a break once the market opens to one side, but again if we check the bigger time frames, looking here for some kind of pullback and probably a continuation then to the upside. So let's check the GBPUSD as well. Let's start again with the daily. So here this well, here's one line. Let's make the other one as well. So here a break, pullback to the downside, so around this zone. Let me quickly make it more visible. So pull back below these two trend lines, and now a break again, which could also indicate a breakout and a move to the upside here. What could happen is a trend line here, and then we would see something like this, because this could actually be kind of a bullish flag. So here chances are actually higher to the upside than to the downside. But again, the numbers for the US jobs are coming out, and they might affect the market really drastically. I'm not quite sure here. Here above the trend line, this was the false or kind of fake breakout to the trend line, and here now pulling back doesn't mean too much. I mean, the trend line for the upside is at the support line, so you could pull back to here, or to here, and still continue to the upside. But again, 1 hour chart here, a bit of a bullish sign, not quite there yet, but the trend line is here. and currently could be broken and we could go lower. But again, this could turn out to be a move like this, move up and then down again. Then it would be kind of a channel here, and this could also mean a move to the upside. I quickly get rid of this here, just so you can see. So, and then again, since I like to trade this kind of wedges, triangles, and then the green bullish candlestick, and then go with the flow, a break above it and buying at the green candlestick. So this could happen here as well. 50-minute chart. Well, again, the numbers are coming out, and then we should see some bigger movements. And again, the market opens in about 25 minutes. So checking quickly the Japanese pound and the yen. So again, here we saw this bigger movement yesterday. So here is this is the daily. So weekly here, uptrend, and now here this pattern, which could also be something like this. So what this would mean is the first break out of this trend line, and now this double top. And so if you see a rejection here again, then we will go to this, at least to this line. So here, chances of a breakout and the rejection are given now, but so here for chart, so we pretty much are here, which I was hoping for to get higher, and then at some point looking for shorts, and this could be right now. So again, here forming consolidation and CCI going lower, which always indicates a move to the upside. But again, I'm looking for breaks here at some point, and then going with the trend. So 30 minutes chart, not much going on here. This move could mean everything, so it could mean a move to the upside or downside, but we tested the downside, I think once. So here 5 touches of the upper line, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches of the down of the lower line here, the support line. So 5 against 7 would mean the trend to the downside would be given. So a break could mean a retest and then a move lower. So initially I'm waiting here for some bigger moves on the bigger time frames. So some kind of line like here to break this trend line at least, but it looks like we could go lower. But for now I'm still waiting on these sidelines to see what's going on. But this was the analysis for today.